Good morning, lovely ladies. Hi, Peggy. How are you? Okay, so this is senior card class for August 2020. And let's get started. How is everyone today? Give me a comment. Thank you for watching. All right, so the first card is this one. Nice, pretty little happy birthday. And this is with some of the Happiest Place paper, which I love. Hopefully you can see that this has candy apple red and a little bit of sparkle, kind of like foil, but not foil, like glitter, but not glitter. It's super pretty. And the card itself is candy apple, lemonade, and glacier. And then there's, hopefully you can see these little bits of sequins stars. And they're kind of iridescent. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just waiting to see, make sure I'm on camera. Looks good. So for this one, it's pretty straightforward. I've already stamped all of this for you. In your little bag, you will find the little pretties. I've already cut out all these pieces for you, and then I've left you a blank, so if you don't like these words, you can put something else in. Pretty straightforward. I would put this star paper down first, then your red, then your strip, and then you can layer this wherever. You can kitty wampus it. Just make sure that before you put this one down, you check and make sure that these little tags will fit wherever you want them to. So that's the first card. Any questions on that, give me a little comment and I'll go back to it. The next one, oh, let me tell you what I used for that one first. So the stamp sets that I used are C1847 Celebrating You, which is a bunch of happy birthdays and well wishes. The little tag one is this awesome set. This is with the thin cuts, so it's Z3722. And I love that there are 4 thin cuts to match all those words. And then the words are all separate. So that's awesome. And remember, the retired list is up, so if you need anything, get it soon. Okay, the little sparkles that I used were the silver. So there's silver, white, there's pearlescent. It's a really pretty one. Hopefully you can see out. Look at all those little itty bitties. Little tip, I put them in our little square containers because it's easier for me to take my tweezers and pick them out. I do adhere these with glue dots. For the little tiny ones, if you have to cut it into quarters or something, or ball it up and stick it on, that helps too. But a little tip for the box is to use our, hold on, to use our little buddy here, the little pouch thing with the stuff. So just put a little bit of that in, shake it up, and then they don't stick together and they don't stick to the plastic. And I love this little sandwich container to hold it. Okay, so that's that. And then the colors that I use, which I said before, were the candy apple, glacier, and lemon. Lemonade. Sorry, lemon. Lemonade. Good morning, Peggy. Alright, so the next card, we're going to pull out some more pretties. And these are the julep sequins. Now they will be retiring, and I don't know if you can see, but they have little hearts in them. There's little white ones, little opaque ones, pearlescent kind of. Really pretty box of sequins. Oops. And they will get stuck to your fingers, under your nails. Alright, and the next thing I used was the black shimmer trim. Okay. The colors I used for this next card are Carolina Sage Thistle and charcoal. Okay. The stamp sets that I used are these two. Hold on, I'm trying to arrange stuff. Okay, so this is D 1933 Treasured Memories. Lots of great words. I love how this looks. Lots of great flowers, leaves. It's just got it all. Okay. The next one is B 1713 Always Loved. Again, some wonderful words of encouragement for anyone that you know that might need a little pick-me-up. I love this one. You are the glitter to my glue. I would have said the glue to my glitter because you know I'm glittery. And for this one, I wanted to let you know, I always leave you a blank. So I gave you all of the different words. There's just a few of them here. I gave you all of the different words, and then I gave you a blank one. So if you didn't want to use that, you didn't have to. And here is the next card. Now you can't tell very well, but there's the base, a white, and then another layer of white. So there's 3 layers. So it does look very nice when you see it in person. And if you wanted more drama, you could raise those 2 layers up and it would look awesome. I did use some of those little hearts, sequins on this one. Again, for this one, it's pretty straightforward. You've got all of your, it's already all inked up. You're going to need to layer these and stagger those. And again, what I do is I use my grid on my scratch paper, and I always look up at like this angle, so that way I can get that, you know, situated, you know, an 1/8 of an inch here and an 1/8 of an inch here, and that kind of helps me to keep everything straight. So hopefully that will help you. This little rose is raised up, but it is inked on the page, so you wouldn't have to raise it up, and you don't even have to use it if you don't want to. Again, this and the little bits are going to be in your little tiny bag within your bag, and then you can put whatever words you want. So that's that one. And next, ink colors are black and ruby. Here's the card to look at, and I used stamp set D 1283. D 1283. I feel like I'm in bingo. Say it in style. Lots of great words. Get this one while you can before the end of August. Only a few more days. And the other one that I used for the longboard and the glasses and the camera is this one, Z3745. So everything that's blue, which is everything, so every stamp has a thin cut. Love that. Okay. So, what I wanted to show you, and I'll show you the card close up in just a second. Again, I gave you a blank, and I gave you a happy birthday. So, hold this up so you can see it. I did raise up the glasses. I raised up the camera. So you would go ahead and put down this piece, this piece. Looks like it'll be just about like that. And then you put this piece to split the difference. And this cute little zip strip. Okay. And then your board's already done, your glasses are done, and I believe I gave you just the glasses stamped in black. Your camera's done, and you've got the 2 alternative words. But what I wanted to show you is how I did the glasses. Okay, so these are just plain black ink. Okay, where this one, hopefully you can see some shimmer. Let's see, there. Can you see some shimmer now? Hopefully you can. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did that with these. So I'm going to bring in my red shimmer brush and my clear shimmer brush. Remember to shake them. Remember, don't squeeze in the middle when you take the lid off. I usually grab it from both ends as my lid rolls away. Okay, so then I went in and I just colored in along that black. Okay, and hopefully you can see some of that. And then be very careful when you do the red. One, mine is fairly new, so it's kind of juicy. And you can always do it over a piece of scratch paper to open it if you need to. And what I do, and of course if you're down on your paper it works a little better, but I just kind of get close to the edge and work my way up. And you can go over it a couple of times if you want to add in some shimmer. And you can either use the colored in one or not. Totally up to you. So that's what I did on that one. And we have one more. So let's see what we used for that. And remember, there's a sneak peek at the end, so you don't want to go anywhere. Alright, we are using that same stamp set, Z3745. Here's our card. And we are also using, for this nice little sun here, we are using this one, which again, this has the thin cuts, Z3742. These two go with the Summer Vibes paper collection. Okay, and here's the card close up so you can see it. So these two little sparkles I colored in with a marker to make them a little more green, and they are in your little bag of goodies. Okay, and here's the pieces for this card. So little bag of goodies, this is what I mean. This just has two of them in it. Okay, and our pieces. Now you might be saying, okay, well what's the blank for this one? Well, in the sun it says Sending Sunshine, but I took out a circle punch, punched it out, and just inked up the back of the stamp so that way you can have a plain sun and you can write your own words wherever you want or within this little sun. So you have that option on this one. The markers I used are these, which is the tan, citrus, orange, gold brown, and ice blue. So I'll give you a second if you want to write those down, or you can pause the video. Okay, and that was basically the color in this little house for you. Okay, so what we're going to do on this one is we're going to put this piece down, and see, I'm going to look here and here, and so I'd have glue on this and I would be placing it like that. I look at these two and then I go over to this corner, and then I know I've got that on there good. Okay, and then you've got all these little strips that you can decide which one you want up or down, which one you want where. Trying to mimic my one, and I think I kept the bottom of these straight because we got to put this on. So something about 1/4 of an inch on each one of these, and this just kind of fills in the middle. Okay, approximately, without gluing it down like that. Okay, then you go ahead and, well, you can do a couple different ways. you can dry fit, which is just basically placing these where you need them. So that way, once you get this layer and these little strips down, dry fit those where you want them. So that way you know about where you want this. And what I'm doing is covering up these two because these kind of blend in. So I just kind of did it like that and then cut these off. Okay? And then you can add your little shoes and your little sparkles. And you can have it that way if you don't want it this way. And then for, I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can, around this little sun is some lemonade shimmer brush. And let's see if you can see that at all. How about there? Let's bring my light in. There now. Can you see the little shimmer? Anybody? Give me a thumbs up, something. Either my camera has froze or Peggy's the only one with me today. All right. So there is that card. So let me bring in all the cards so you can take a still picture if you want. And if you need to, let me know and I'll put them individually. So let's just make sure that you can see everything. Move these up a little bit. So there are the cards for senior class this month. I hope that you like them and enjoy sending them. And let's see what our sneak peek is. First of all, for anybody that likes Halloween or fall, there is the Got Candy that we've been waiting for. It is out now and you can purchase it. And it's this really cool kit. And if you don't like Halloween, you can opt not to get this sticker sheet. Make sure I'm in camera. And then if you go 1, this is the back, 2, this is the back, 3, this is the back for your 6 sheets. But you could easily use these ones here for fall. And then here's the rest of it. So there's a bundle which gives you everything, and then you can buy them individually as pieces. So this is the paper packet with the sticker sheet. Okay. And then this number here, CC8201, is the paper packet without the sticker sheet. And then you've got the coordinating cardstock. Ooh, what's that name? And then you've got loose sequins. Those are absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to get them. And then the stamp set. So you can buy them individually, or you can save and buy the whole bundle and get 20% off. And that is not my sneak peek. Here is my sneak peek. The front of the catalogs. Woo! And disregard all of this stuff going on here. I have been looking a lot through this catalog. Isn't this a pretty cover? I love all the bling around the edges. I just love it. I love all the little bits and pieces and some new stuff that you're seeing. And next comes the September-October catalog, and that is this one. I love fall. I think fall is my favorite time to decorate. Anybody else love fall? Give me a shout out. And this page is just gorgeous. And I love sunflowers too. I don't know if you knew, but I used to have blue walls in my bedroom and sunflowers all over the curtains, the bedspread, the throw pillows. Sunflowers were everywhere. And I love blue and yellow together. I don't know if anybody else does. But there it is, guys. It's coming soon, September 1st. Please plan to be here for my open house, which will be September 5th. I'm going to be doing 10 to 12 like I normally do. For anybody that feels comfortable wearing a mask and having their temperature taken and doesn't mind washing their hands before they touch anything, I will have snacks individually wrapped. And if you need some one-on-one time, you can also schedule an hour after the 10 to 12 class open house and come just for an hour by yourself. or an hour with your group, whichever works for you. So mark your calendars, September 5th. And don't forget to go to Close to My Heart on Facebook and register, say going, click the going on all of their events. They have tons of them coming up. In fact, there's a 3-day one for the Happiest Place goodies. It's a whole suite of goodies. And they're going to be doing 3 days and all kinds of projects for that one. And I believe that is the one that Deidre Hall from Days of Our Lives is going to be at as well. And it is going to be a fundraiser for Operation Smile. So don't forget that. But by clicking going, by clicking going, then you are entered into a drawing for prizes. And depending on how many people click going, that determines how many prizes they give away. And shout out to Jody and Tim because they've already won something from a previous event. So I hope you have an awesome day today, and watch for my Friday. Thank God it's Friday art time, 9 o'clock Friday morning Pacific time. See you then.